Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here at Allegory Gallery. Thank you for tuning in. If you're here, please say hello. We definitely want to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us for a Total Request Live tonight. Hopefully everyone's doing well. You might see my eye. It's pretty obvious under these lights. I had an allergic reaction to something, or my normal thyroid hives or something, and my eye was swollen, and it has not quite, the swelling has mostly gone down, but it's still very red. So it's nothing but that. So just wanted to put that out there first, since you're looking at my face. But thank you for joining us. It was a pretty amazing weekend in the store in Johnstown. We had a lot of great people in for classes, and I was super happy about that. We want to thank everybody who came in and took a class, or who brought their family in to take classes. It was pretty nice. Some of those people were also working on doing possible classes around Johnstown. We're still working with Craftworks in Johnstown to do classes there, and somebody that came in this weekend is interested in doing classes possibly at the library in Johnstown, which could be really nice. So that was fun. We had a lot of fun.
I like the library there.
What'd you say, Andrew?
I like the library.
You like the library there? I don't know if I've been to the library there.
There's a little bookshop there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. One of the women who came in, she does genealogy at the library there. And I think that's such an interesting thing, but she has a lot of fun with it. And so if you're in this area and you're looking for where you have anybody who came from this area, she might be able to help you out. So check out the library in Johnstown. And like I said, we're going to possibly partner with some people to do classes there. And we have some other people checking on some things. One of my ex-coworkers is talking, she works at a bank in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and she has submitted a possibility that we could do classes with them. They do team building exercises. So we might do something with them too. Susie's here. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, so it was a busy, busy weekend. I barely had a lot of time to do anything else in the store. Classes, getting ready for them, and then having people there and having a good time with people, and then cleaning up after the classes. It always takes a little bit longer than you think. So I didn't get a lot of other things done. I had hoped to get some pictures taken of things for the online store, but I didn't even get that far. But we had some friends stop in otherwise too, which was really nice. Our friend Cindy stopped by, and it was good to see her. I haven't seen her in a little while. And yeah. And then Andrew got home. Andrew made it home. He made it home late. I think it was Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, late Friday night. And he is he's been home all weekend, chilling with the cats. Not so much chilling in the evenings, a little bit with the cats. And then he was here pretty late last night here at the cottage working on some new stuff.
I kind of took Saturday off because I was worn out.
Yeah, he took Saturday off a little bit. He was worn out.
I didn't sleep. I don't usually sleep very much in general. But I was a little bit sleep deprived, and they worked me pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. From what he said, they worked him pretty hard. He had multiple shifts of kitchen work along with his class time that he was doing. So I didn't know, I was talking to you all, I didn't know if he had just like one shift a day or he had like 2 shifts every day, either breakfast, lunch, or dinner shifts in the kitchen, doing dishes and things like that. Scrubbing pots, he said.
Scraping stuff.
scraping stuff and scrubbing stuff for a very busy kitchen and lunchroom or dinner room.
It's called the Pines.
The Pines.
And it's the dining hall.
The dining hall at Penland. So he was very busy.
You know what I realized?
What?
I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to really pursue work study again. You know what? I signed up for work study at Pocosin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Get ready to do it again?
I'm gonna be sturdy of heart.
Sturdy of heart. Yeah, you said you were getting up at like, what, 5 a.m.?
6.
6 a.m. and then going to bed at like 2 a.m.? So he's getting like, I mean, that's normal for Ann. That's probably actually more sleep than he normally gets, but...
You know, it's interesting to sleep in a room with other people that you don't know.
Oh, yeah, because you had 2 other roommates.
And my bed was creaky, so I was like trying not to move.
Self-conscious of the creak. Let's see here. Donna has joined us. Hello, Donna. Norma is also here. Hello, Norma.
Norma, we're going to see you soon.
Norma, we are going to see you soon. Maybe me too. We're trying to... So that's the other thing that's going on, is that we are trying to make it so that I can go with Andrew to Winston-Salem and also over to Memphis.
Yeah, because it's going to make it a lot easier for me, because...
That's a lot of driving alone.
Yeah.
For a long period of time.
I mean, down to Winston-Salem is not too bad. But driving from Winston-Salem to Memphis
in a day.
Yeah, no breaks.
No breaks.
That's going to be the harder one.
Yeah. And then back.
And then back. After schlepping hot iron.
Yeah. So we're going to try and get me to be able to go. That means we have to arrange things. We're still going to be doing the lives, but we're going to do the live sales from down there. So we have to pack up the van with all of the stuff we want to take for, you know, like a week's worth of lives. And do them from down there. So we're going to be picking some stuff over this week. I'm going to be shipping out a bunch of stuff this week, and then shipping will be delayed for about a week or so because we'll both be gone. There will be no one here. So
I guess you could bring some tissue paper.
Well, I can do packing and stuff. I can do the packing, the actual putting in the boxes and shipping it. I mean, technically, I have taken that on the road before. So taking it to the Johnstown store, it is possible. So we'll see. I just don't know how much time realistically and to carry everybody's stuff around if we can't do anything with it. Susie says, I am available to kitty sit. Huh?
The lights are...
Me?
Oh.
That's me.
I was like, am I having a seizure?
No, that's me.
There's a light, like, the light was kind of shaking.
Susie says, I'm available to kitty sit. Thank you, Susie. We will definitely be taking you up on that offer for sure.
Gertie's got some dance moves saved up.
Gertie's got dance moves saved up. Yeah. I will say, be careful, because the girls have been trying to push their way outside lately. So we might have you like ring the doorbell before you go in, because they all scatter a little bit. We'll talk about it.
Stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet or something. Susie's here. Hello, Susie. Other Susie. Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. Norma says, looking forward to it, William. I hope you can come too. I hope so too.
It's more fun when you come.
It's yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's more fun, but I enjoy going on the trips. Just normally it's hard for me to take time off. But as long as we can generate some business while we're gone, that's what because that's usually what I stay here and do is work away and try to make sales while Andrew's gone. And so as long as we can possibly do that on the road, hopefully you all watch from afar and tell your friends too. We're also going to be having an online store sale coming up. Mother's Day is coming up, so we're gonna have a Mother's Day sale.
You're not gonna get this stuff before.
You're not gonna get the stuff before. This is a sale to like hey, let's sit down and what would you like, Mom, from the, from the website.
If you want, you can take a picture and put in a card.
Right, you can do that. At this point you wouldn't get it anyway, most likely. So we're going to start that sale just as a bonus for moms of all kinds. Because you know, I think that's a day that is for mothers of all kinds, all kinds. Let's see, who else is here? Cynthia Cornwell is here. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. Where are you tuning in from? Janet's asking, or Cynthia's asking, Janet, are you here? I don't know. I haven't seen Janet yet.
Which Janet?
I don't know. Cynthia says, thank you for showing me here. Sorry, I'm late. You're not late. We talk for like the first hour to let people filter in and get to know each other, and that's why today we're not going to talk as long because we've got to move. We've got stuff. Andrew's got lots of projects to work on. But
I'm finishing up some samples for the class, some new samples. I'm working on some submissions for a gallery exhibition and catching up on email because while I was down south, they're still affected by the hurricane. And so they had internet in the dining hall and in the main office. Main office is only open 9 to 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the dining hall is open, but it's far. It was, it was like probably half a mile from the house, and I was walking around, and it's dark.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't mind too much. Like I try to keep on top of things, but
yeah,
it's hard.
You didn't have much. Kimberly says, don't worry about shipping anything for me until you get back from your trip. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I have a box getting ready to go for you. So I will not necessarily halt it, but if I don't get to it, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Angela's here. Hello, Angela. Susie says, I have 3 amigos at my house that try to get out. I'm good at their antics. Okay, good. Susan is here as well. Susan Surreal, thank you for joining us. Let's see here.
How far is St. Louis from Memphis?
How far is St. Louis from Memphis? Let's see here.
I was thinking of stopping in. I don't know if Kelly has moved yet. She's over in Arkansas.
When I talked to her last about her computer, she told me to keep her posted on when, because I said I don't know if I was going, but keep her posted on when you would be leaving from the place and going to the place. So she said she might.
About 2 hours, I think.
Because I think she said it sounded like the time we were going to be there, she wasn't going to be around there. But she said still keep her in mind just in case they make more trips. So that's that. Susan says, I thought about 300 miles. Let's see. Memphis to St. Louis. Yeah, about 283 miles. That's about 5 hours. 4 hours. About 4 hours. The fast way. The long way is almost 5 hours. Anna's here. Hello, Anna. It says, welcome home, Andrew. Hi, AG friends. Hi, William and everyone. Thank you for joining us, Anna.
Thanks. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, he settled in for a little while. A few days. And then off again.
On the road.
Yeah. For those of you who joined in, I told everybody at the beginning, I had an allergic reaction. So I don't have like pink eye. It's just, good old thyroid hives or whatever it is that I get. Sometimes it's a blown up lip. Sometimes it's itchy hives. This time my eyelid blew up. So I'm hoping it's not from the antibiotics that I'm taking for my tick bite. Because those can have a side effect of hives and blown up facial features.
What
I know. So I'm hoping that's not what it is. I took them today. It happened on the day I took some probiotics with it, and it happened that day. And I feel like when I've taken that particular probiotic, because apparently you can be allergic to some probiotics too. Because my mom was talking about this, and when I took that probiotic before, I ended up with a really upset stomach. So
that's what probiotics do sometimes.
yeah, so I'm wondering if I'm slightly allergic to some of the probiotics in that pill, because it's one of those really high, whatever, billions and billions of whatever. So I'm wondering if I'm allergic to one of them, because it happened that day, and that was on Saturday. And so this is finally starting to deflate from Saturday. And it happened midday, just in the middle of the day. I have no idea why.
People want, we have 2 spots opened up in the class in Winston-Salem.
Oh, did they?
So if you want to take that, because they had some, I can't remember what Sarah said why they canceled, but it was sold out, and then 2 spots opened up.
Oh, geez.
So
So
if you were like, oh, I'm too late.
yeah. So apparently there's a spot if you want to come visit with Norma and us in Winston-Salem. There are 2 spots that have opened up. That happened the other time too. Somebody canceled, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah, on one of your other classes.
Oh, yeah. 2 people canceled at the Luminaries.
Yeah.
You know, I saw at Penland, I saw Robert from Sawtooth.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep, he's taking a class.
Good.
So he was doing the embroidery class, and then I saw a bunch of people.
Do you have any repeats in this class from any of your former students?
I think Miranda is taking it.
Oh, yeah?
She's not coming on Friday night,
Okay.
though, because she's driving back and forth. And Friday night, we're going to do the introduction. So
Okay.
Friday night, we'll do introductions. We'll make name tags. And we'll do them a little bit different this time. But, name tags. Probably not. I don't want to bring all the stamps because that gets kind of heavy.
Yeah, we'll just bring one set maybe. Everybody's got the same font.
Maybe, or they can paint it or do drawing.
Oh, yeah, that can do that too. Yeah.
Do something. And then we'll also be doing, showing how to prep the metal.
Do that on that night.
And she's already done it. Yeah. So.
Anna says, I had pink eye with my sinus infection. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Drippy.
Sounds drippy. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining us. Anna says, thanks for reminding me to take the antibiotic. Yeah, I took mine later today, and it was after I had eaten something earlier, and like before we had eaten something again, and my stomach got really upset. So Andrew made some lunch dinner before we left, so that was good.
I got nervous that I was gonna maybe get sick because I was getting kind of snorchy. And everybody around is sneezing and stuff, but they're in full bloom.
Everything's in full bloom.
And the car is covered in sap and pollen. And so once I was like, I can't take this. So I went and got up even earlier. I went down to the Walmart and Spruce Pine. And I picked up my allergy pills.
Loretadine. You didn't take them with you.
No, I was out.
Oh, there was another bottle up there because I opened it while you were gone.
Well, I was out because I always have some in my little travel case. And then I also got the other one.
Yeah.
The sinus blaster.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Generic, of course.
Generic, yeah. We don't spend for the...
We don't have name brand.
We don't have name brand budget here.
No. But anyway, so that helped. And once people, like, they told us, they were like, don't forget to take your allergy medicine. Once people start taking their allergy medicine,
a lot of people cleared up, went away.
The rest, I kept my distance.
Kimberly says, just eat some Greek yogurt. Yeah, I need to just eat some yogurt with I got some yogurt. I've been eating yogurt. I stopped when I was going up to the store. I'd stop and get yogurt each day so that I could take a little bit with my antibiotics. Michelle's watching on my computer. Thank you for watching. Susan Siegel's here. Thank you for joining us here and multitasking. Nice. Kimberly says it has the bacteria you need. Yeah. Sandra says, can you take a probiotic with an antibiotic?
You're supposed to.
You're actually, I think, supposed to. But mine may have done this.
It makes you get clogged up.
Yeah. Because it cleans out all of those good bacteria in your gut, and you want to replenish that. But it also says not to take it with dairy. So with yogurt, I don't know.
I'm going to eat the sauerkraut.
I know.
Some kimchi.
I know. Susie says, thyroid disease sucks. Maybe there's a vegan option for yogurt with probiotics. Well, we don't need vegan. I can take yogurt. We're just vegetarians, so I don't mind eating the yogurt. But yeah, for some reason
you don't have to eat dairy though.
Yeah, well, that's true. You're right, because you're not supposed to. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't. Can you have a vegan yogurt?
Of course.
Of course.
Got vegan everything.
Vegan everything else.
They even have vegan blood.
Anna says the doctor recommended I take a probiotic with the antibiotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get bound out.
Kieran says maybe they add the bacteria to the coconut milk-based yogurt. Maybe. That could be. I'll have to look, maybe.
They have it. I don't know if they have it around here, but...
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm sure they do. And nowadays it's so much easier to eat. That's the other reason. You'd be touching your eye.
No, I had an eyelash. The eyelashes on this eye like to fall out a lot. I actually have 3 or 4 white eyelashes. You can see them when I blink. So if you've ever seen that in our videos, that's white eyelashes.
He didn't get punched in the face.
No, Andrew didn't come home and like, you didn't do good enough. No.
Not that domestic violence is anything to joke about, but
no, but yeah, that it's just it's a thyroid thing or maybe a probiotic thing, because those probiotics have made my stomach very upset before, and I think they've given me hives before, so it may have just gone to my eye.
You just get hives anyway.
I do.
Your lip swells up.
Yep.
You start getting
it's from the
itchy,
thyroid.
scratchy.
Yep. Now my the eyelid's getting itchy because because it swelled up so much, and now it's like looser, and it stretched the skin. Yeah, it's great. Great times.
Talk about yogurt again. Hey, what y'all want?
Anna says, I've been doing the allergy meds too.
That's good.
Yeah.
Don't get clogged up in the nose hole.
Anna's making some rainbow colored earrings for Pride. Nice. Nice. We got to think about Pride too. Pride in Johnstown's coming up.
Are you doing that?
We said we were.
I don't know if I'm in town.
That's what I was like. Are you in
June
town
29.
now? Are you in town now? He keeps changing when he's in town and not.
I may be in town.
Norma says, I know there's coconut yogurt. Norma says, I've noticed the white eyelashes. Yeah, it's very noticeable when I replay our lives and I see, like, I can't see it here. The screen's too small. But when I replay them on our computer, it's like, whoo, whoo, they just flash at you.
Is it the vitiligo?
Yeah, it's because of my vitiligo. Some of my hair, most of my hair is pigmented, but my beard, a lot of the pigment, like I've never been able to be at the age where I grew a beard that was all one color. My beard has always had white streaks at least through it at some point. So then sometime now it's in my eyelashes.
Yeah, what y'all want? Hopefully you want a lot of stuff. When you have it.
Anna says, I'm getting white eyelashes and brows, but I'm just getting old. It could be part of that too, but
eyebrows.
Mine are very white, and I think they're not gray. They're white.
What, your eyebrows?
Yeah, no, my eyelashes.
Yeah, you lost pigment in them.
Anna says, do you remember when white mascara was popular?
No.
Yes. Yes.
When was that?
I never
90?
did it, but
90s?
Was that late 80s, early 90s? We did the white mascara.
I remember when they used to do the nude lip.
They did the highlight in white.
When I was growing up, they would outline your lips with a pencil.
The thick outlines.
To make it look like real, like black into the red. And then at one point, somebody was like getting rid of their lips. And I was like, what is this?
Why are you trying to do that?
Whatever you like.
Right? Do what you want with yourself.
Everyone's so creative.
Andrew loves that.
I was saying that at the Penland, and people got it.
People were actually
They knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, and then he threw back, and they didn't know what he was talking about.
The children did not know. Okay, so I was old enough to be a lot of their parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point, we were going to sleep. And I said, "Good night, John Boy." And they're like, "Who the hell is John Boy?"
Who's John Boy?
I was like, so it was on a TV show called The Waltons. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Right. All right, everybody. So put in the comment. So this is a total request live. If you don't know how this works, if you've not been with us before, or you forget, or you've only been here once, maybe, this is a total request live. What? It's interactive. We need your input. So if there is something that you have been looking for your stash, maybe it's round beads, maybe it's faceted 6mm beads, maybe it's gemstones of some sort, maybe it's amethyst, maybe it's vintage check glass, maybe it's vintage metal, whatever it is that you've been looking for, that you've been wanting, or you just would like to add to your stash, put it in the comments. And we will run around here, well, Andrew will run around here looking for it. If we find it, we give it a lot number. We give it a really good price, because you know you get good prices from us here during the live. And then we can send it to you. We'll send out an invoice after the show. And what happens is you send us an email with the lot number. So take down the lot number. That will give you a little piece of paper that we hand write up with the lot number, the price, and how many are available. You go ahead and take down that lot number, put it into an email. Subject line is great. Send that email to info@allegorygallery.com. And now that I've explained that, I'm going to put the banner down here that tells you all that. So it's ticking away down there the entire time. Please send a new email every time. Do not reply to an old email to send a new email, because if you reply to an old email, it groups everything together and all of your stuff floats to the top of the list, and you miss out on everything because it pulls everything out of order. We go by the order that we receive it in our inbox. First come, first serve on everything. And just because you request it and we find it does not mean you automatically get it. You have to still be the first, to send us the email. All right. If you do send us an email for something, we don't ever tell who got what. We will say this is sold or this is sold, but we don't ever tell who got what unless you ask. We don't tell people your business. But if you want to know if you've got it, you can ask us and we'll let you know. We're also, what's the last thing? If you get it, you're promising to take it. So don't send us emails for things that you don't really want and you're not willing to actually buy if you get them. All right. So that's everything in a nutshell. Pretty easy. It's a lot to say, but it's really actually not too hard. Kimberly says, I never know what I'm looking for until it crosses my path. Lennis is lurking without sound. Poopy is making me watch Traders, but I will see the pretties.
You know, when I was doing a residency, residency,
so fancy.
The glass people were like really into reality TV.
Oh yeah.
And they made me watch. They didn't make me, but they allowed me to watch Traders with them. I was like, "Who's this? Who's this?"
This is like the fourth time I've heard us talk about this Trader show. I think one of my friends from high school just went on a cruise that was Traders themed, and I was like, I've never heard of this show. I've never heard of the show Traders.
It's because we don't have that channel. But it's out.
And we don't watch reality show Yes,
He
that's
is the
definitely the show.
host.
Yeah.
And then they go into this like castle, and then like somebody's like the killer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he went on this boat cruise, and I guess they had to make friends with somebody and then try and get them all kicked off somehow. I don't know how
That
it worked.
sounds like real life.
It sounded stressful for a cruise actually, but
Murder
then I guess they had a
dinner
dress up like the host night,
Oh.
where everyone got to dress.
Did you have to dress of him on the show or just in life?
I don't know, but everyone dressed very flashy. Generally,
It was like, because you could go nickety doo dah.
that's true. My friend, I think, wore a kilt and a flashy jacket. Sandra is looking for 6mm round lapis. Said, I think you had some from Tucson. 6 or 7mm round rhodochrosite. Maybe. I know we did have some from Tucson, but I think most of that lapis all sold. I think most of it all sold. Lapis sells very quickly, generally. Anna says, I'm not supposed to be purchasing anything. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, if you were to.
If you were to, what would you like? We might be able to. Yeah, you can shout stuff out. We do hope that you actually want the stuff you're shouting out, but you can also help other people by shouting stuff out too and helping us get a start going. Sandra says, good luck, Anna. Let's see here. Anna says, LOL, I'll need the luck. Susan's on the lookout for large check glass beads.
How large is large?
How large is large, Susan? Let's see. Susan Siegel is looking for, interesting cabochons that look good with copper.
Cabochons that look good with copper.
Copper. Vicky is here. Hello, Vicky. Let's see. Who else? Any other things? Andrew's going to start the hunt. Let us know for anything else that you might be looking for or things that you might think might be interesting to see if we have them. Plus, if you're out there, please say hi. If you're new to us, we welcome your comments. We love to get to know people, and all the people watching love to get to know people. We try to talk out most of the comments because you will see comments from the platform you are watching on. So if you're watching us on Facebook, you will see other Facebook comments. If you're watching us on YouTube, you'll see other YouTubers' comments. But we try and shout out everything.
I don't know when I see them.
Andrew says, I don't always see them. Anna says, some smaller 4 to 8mm check melons. And as we go along, if you shout out something and we haven't found it yet, shout it out again every once in a while. Because it's really, we're using this new streaming platform. But it's still not incredibly easy to rewind through all of the comments. So if you don't see what you're looking for a little while, just shout it out again. And we'll try and remind you to let us know what you're looking for. Because that's how this works. The more interaction we have, the more fun this is, keeps our energy up, keeps hopefully your energy up, and you get to give us things to try to find, which is kind of part of the fun, I think. Can we find it here? We have large personal stashes and large inventory stashes here at Star Cottage Studio.
Random stuff.
Very random stuff. We have found some pretty random things in the past. Angela is saying conch pearls.
I don't got that.
He's not got that, he said.
And if you want that, I can get it, but they're expensive.
Yeah. So if you want them, he can get them.
You know, that's maybe not true. I will put a pin in it because you never know.
That's true. But they may show up.
The cottage provides.
The cottage does provide. But they are generally more expensive.
Because they're kind of rare.
Yeah. Vicky's asking, do you have any fish made out of bone or shell?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Fish or bone and shovel?
Fish, like fish-shaped things? Is that what you mean? Susie's looking for anything mermaid.
Because it's mermaid.
Because it's mermaid right now. Yes,
Ooh,
yes.
This is made tight.
It is tight in there.
So we started doing some of the reorganizing of the studio, and it's tight.
Yeah, there's we've had to cram a lot into a little for a little while.
Until we get everything re-sorted.
Yeah.
This total request is not doing so hot.
Uh-oh. Starfish.
Oh, I got starfish.
Maybe we've got one.
Here.
Oh wait, I totally haven't even looked at what lot numbers we're gonna use tonight.
Who said the starfish?
Susie Wyatt, I think.
Here you go, starfish.
Starfish. How much are those?
50 cents piece.
Oh, I did use that one. Hold on.
Let me look and see if these are sterling.
I was gonna say VS. These are gonna be VS lots tonight.
It's not.
How much are they again?
$1.50 for the lot.
$1.50.
Oh boy, I need to get the high dollar. I'm gonna pay for the hotel.
I know. We got to get the hotel in Memphis still. Okay, let me switch this camera around. And the nice thing about this...
Hey, what kind of cabochon do you want?
What kind of the cabochons with the copper look do you want?
I got every kind.
He's got everything.
Maybe.
This one has a very quick flip button for the camera.
What?
This new streaming service.
You have to go through about 10 steps?
No. How about that?
I don't know how to use it.
Andrew hasn't used it yet.
So
I haven't taught him how to use it yet. But we still have the other one on the back burner. I'm going to take my shoes off.
How much is that? Do we pay a month for StreamYard?
About $55.
Oh, so we'll probably get cancel it.
Yeah, these are about the same price, but I can actually save money. I can do the $20 plan because the quality of the image everybody's saying is so much better on this one.
All right.
He's like, I'll learn to save $50, save $20, $25, $30. So these are these little starfish. This is VS1. It's $1.50 for this lot of 3. Let's see here. Now people are shouting out some stuff. Oh my goodness, let me catch up. Starfish, yeah, fish-shaped. That's the fish-shaped bone. Bugs, says Kimberly. Dragonflies, says Anna. Shell-shaped, says Susie.
Did y'all get that beach kit?
Susie says definitely dragonfly. I know. I was like, did y'all get the beach kit? Or you're looking at like, because I feel like these are things that some of them were in the beach kit. Cat theme stuff, says Susan. 4 to 6 millimeter hematite, black onyx, agate, other neutral stones. Oh, I know we've probably got some of that in those drawers. 4 to 6 millimeter hematite. That would be in that bottom drawer in the middle, I think, over there. Black onyx in that same drawer. Agate and other neutral stones. We've got some white.
I'm gonna get that. Find them where we put that them dryer sheets and put it in every single one of these.
Oh yeah.
Does it smell like plastic?
Yeah, they get that old plasticky
They're
smell.
kind of sweet.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes my stomach get.
This one has sold, by the way. Thank you so much. Quartz, of course, says Susan.
Ooh. Overcome now.
Celestial.
Is Charlie watching? Where the hell is she?
Charlie's been on her adventure with her grandma, I think.
Is she home yet?
I don't. Well, I don't have Instagram running.
Oh.
So Charlie usually shows up on Instagram, although she does watch on YouTube too.
How come she don't like us anymore?
Susie said, I must have missed that beach kit. Yeah, we had a day at the beach, that mystery box that we sent out. And everyone should have got those. So if you want to premiere some of the things that you got in that box, you can. I know some people were like, I'll wait until everyone gets it to show off.
I made them all the same, so.
Did you?
Almost all the same.
So if you want to show off what you got in the mystery box for the day at the beach, please feel free. I didn't even get to see them fully packed. So
don't worry about it.
If you'd like to show me what you got in that box.
No.
Andrew's like, no, don't show William. You can show me what you got in that box too.
Surprise.
Right.
I got some. I don't know if this is the right size or not, but we're gonna do our best.
Did you get that down there?
No.
Okay. Because there's a number of hematite strands down there. Let's see. Whoop. Let's see. Anna says, I got some really nice hematite strand rounds in the last package. I'm going to make some leather bracelets. Nice. How much you want to do this for, Andrew?
These are they're vintage.
Yeah. These are good, high quality.
They're heavy. How much?
What is that? I was thinking more like
maybe 12.
12. He's giving you a good deal tonight. I was gonna go 15, y'all. So.
And I have 8 of those available.
Oh, 8 of these?
Mm-hmm.
These are faceted hematite. 9 of them. So this is how if you're just new to us, this is how the sheets usually work. Lot number, price per each one, and then how many we have of each one. So if you want 2 of them, you can write VS2 in the subject line times 2, because we have up to 9 of these. And what did I do with the calipers? Oh, I keep forgetting these calipers need a new battery. I think that's the issue. They keep getting.
Put in your mind that you need a new battery?
I have like 18,000 of these batteries at the house. This is an 8mm faceted around in vintage hematite. Stunning beads. How's the reception tonight? Is the picture good?
Look how sparkly they look.
I know. They look very sparkly. I don't want to also stream it here because that's double streaming. But hopefully the reception is good on your end and the color and all that is good. Everybody's been saying that the quality from this streamer generally, except for the days we had the storms, it was having issues, but has been really good. These are 16-inch strands, and there are 9 of them available. VS2.
How many of them? How big are they again?
8mm.
8mm.
Yeah, these are 8mm.
And one is 6.
And they wanted, flowers is another request, 4 to 6mm.
So those are too big. But they're hematite.
They're beautiful hematite.
There's one of them.
There's one of this one. How much you want on that one? I'm going to go a little bit more because I think that's worth a little bit more, that shape. VS3. I'm going to go to $14 on this one. We've only got 1 of these available. Picture quality is nice. Picture is good, says Norma. Picture looks great. No buffering or lagging. Good. VS3 is this is magnetic hematite. It is like, look at it. Very magnetic. Very cool. 1 strand available in this faceted tube shape, kind of. It's not really a tube. It has a regular hole, but beautiful hematite strand. And this is a 16-inch strand. And these are 5.5mm by 8mm. 5.5 by 8. It's picking up things along the way too. VS3, $14.
You got a deal on those.
I told you. I told you y'all were getting a deal. VS3 has sold. Thank you so much.
Alright, what else you want?
Let's go through some of the things people said. Flowers,
Lapis,
flowers,
night,
celestial,
flowers, celestial, conch pearl, quartz,
shell.
shells, mermaids, cats.
Boy, you got the good memory tonight. Well, shell-shaped, actually, and dragonflies. Dragonflies is multiple people wants the dragonflies. Bugs.
Maybe I'll make a dragonfly kit. Oh.
Ah! Everybody wants the dragonflies these days, right? Dragonfly mystery box.
I'll call it something like Lily Pond or something.
Lily Pond. All right. Is this the same as this? No, those are different. Slightly different color.
And cabochons would go with copper.
Yes, cabochons that go with copper.
But what size? You guys like preference?
VS4. These were, what was this? These were 14, but since we did the other ones at 12, I'm going to do these at 12 for you too. VS4, one of these available. This is a 6mm faceted round in hematite. Now I have more from another supplier. So I'm going to check on size-wise and on those, but I've got at least one of this one. They are more silvery. These are more of a gunmetal than the other ones. And you'll see those. I'll pull those other ones up here in a moment. Let's see. What are people saying? Any dragonfly bracelet bars? Anna's asking.
Huh?
Dragonfly bracelet bars.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Susan says, I'm currently hooked on wire wrapping pendants, gemstones, glass, or anything interesting. Anything pendant size. Let me see. Okay. So these are very, very similar. So there's VS4, and I'm going to do VS5. VS5. I'm also going to do these at $12 each. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 of these ones. And I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell on camera the difference. But VS4, VS4 is a darker black, this one, and the VS5 is a little more silvery. And I don't know if that's coming across on the camera or not, but they're both 6mm hematite faceted beads. They're all $12 a strand. VS4, there's only one of this one, and there are 5 of this one. All right.
Get this one.
Just says get that one. They're both vintage. This one's just kind of more gunmetal-y, whereas this one is more of has a silvery tone to it.
Oh, look at these little babies.
Babies.
All right. Keep naming it.
Who's this? Is this one of Bob's? That's in pewter, or is that?
Pewter.
It's pewter. Susie says, legend goes, dragonflies have an extra pair of wings so they can carry angels and the spirit of loved ones on their backs. If there's a dragonfly nearby, it might be a visitation.
Mm-hmm. You know, I designed that as a tattoo for my friends.
What?
Dragonfly.
Oh, yeah?
on the back of Oreo's neck.
Oh, who knew?
Me.
He's like, me? I did. Okay, we've sold we've sold VS4, so the only ones left are the VS5. If you want the 6mm hematite, there are 5 of those available. Maybe 4 of them. There's at least 4 of them available. Thank you so much. VS6 coming up. Ooh, this is a nice shape. Cool. Huh?
New request, please.
New requests. Andrew's asking y'all for new requests. He's got the other ones logged in his brain. He's asking for something new. Any new requests? These are hematite. I'm bringing it down to $12 again because Andrew gave you the good $12 price today. But these are kind of a melon cut. Kind of a melon cut. They're a little, I don't know what you call it exactly, but they're a beautiful vintage hematite. They're about 7.5. Let me make sure this is zeroed out. They're about 7.5 millimeters, almost 8 if you get the 8 at the widest on the facets. That's a 16-inch strand. Beautiful hematite, vintage hematite. 8mm. I'm gonna call them melons, but I don't. They're not really melons. They called it a 6-sided round. So there you go, 6-sided round. I don't know how you have, but that's what the vintage tag says. 6-sided round. VS6. Huh? Dodecahedron. And just pulling out his math learnings. He's like, no. VS7. All right. Ooh, these are nice. These are magnetic ones again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 strands of these. Vicky says orange glass melon beads.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
I try to buy it for a kit. But I'll keep looking.
And this is VS7 magnetic hematite in smooth rounds in 6mm. So there you go. We wanted the smooth rounds, 6mm smooth rounds, 16-inch strand, vintage magnetic hematite, $12 a strand, 8 strands available. Very magnetic, very cool. VS7. Magnetic hematite 6mm smooth rounds. $12 a strand. All right. Any other requests? Keep trying. Keep trying. How much do you want to do in this Bob piece?
$10.
VS8. $10 only. I was going to go 12, y'all. So, again, Andrew's giving you the deal. This is a cast pewter piece designed by Bob Burkett, and it is a ring. There is no hole.
There is a hole.
Is there a hole? Well, the big hole. There is the big hole, yes. I was like, is there a hole on the side? No. And that's VS8. We've sold one of the VS7s. Thank you so much. This is VS8 Dragonfly Ring designed by Bob Burkett, cast by his friends in pewter. And this is approximately, let me make sure it's zeroed out. Yes. This is about 41 millimeters. The inner hole is about 22, well, I'll say 23. And the metal piece itself around there is about 9. And that has sold. Thank you so much.
Two more requests.
No, nothing since Orange Glass Melons. ES9. And we have, how much for these little turtles?
$1.50 for the lot.
The whole lot? I was going to do $3. I was actually going to do $1.50 a piece. Andrew's just giving you all the good deals. Sea turtles. These are little soft enamel sea turtles.
When he says soft enamel, it means resin.
Resin. VS9. $1.50 for the whole lot. I was going to do $1.50 each, everybody. VS9. And these are approximately 26.5 by 21. Really cute coloring. Good coloring on those. Cute little turtles. VS9, $1.50. And those have sold. Thank you so much.
All right, keep them coming.
Any more requests? Keep the requests coming. Andrew's losing some energy, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm not really finding stuff tonight.
You're finding stuff. How much for this shell collection? Should I even ask?
Which one? The gold one?
Yeah.
$1.50.
I figured I was going to do more. I'm just going to start doing it. I'm just going to start pricing. Kimberly says, did I get the turtles? Let me refresh and make sure my email's up to date. Yes, you did. You got the turtles.
Oh, where's Anne?
Anne? Is Anne out there with us tonight?
Oh, this is a good thing. It's a good suggestion. I find usually easy.
$1.50 for this whole lot of these. These are brass, right? Brass shells. Brass stampings, huh?
The one's brass. I don't know if there's some of them. I don't know.
No, no.
Alright.
So VS10, $1.50.
Any more requests?
No more yet. What else y'all looking for? Remember, you can repeat things if you didn't find it. Send us some new requests. This is your chance to ask us.
Hey, you want some religious medals? We usually get requests for that.
Long ago, a dragonfly flew into the local bead shop. No one could get him to take him outside. Then somebody put their hand down next to him. He just hopped on and allowed himself to be escorted out. Cute. It was amazing the dragonfly wanted that person. See? We used to have dragonflies at the lake all the time. I loved watching the dragonflies fly around. Damselflies and dragonflies. We've got these sun charms. $3 for the set of 3. VS11. Looking for celestial things. These are nice and big. These are about almost 1.5 inches. Let me do it in millimeters. They are about 33 millimeters by about 36. Susie says tourmaline. Sanders still looking for 6mm lapis or rhodochrosite rounds. Let's see here. Where I didn't have a thing. Aquamarine. I know we've got some aquamarine around. It's on the higher end side, though, from what I remember. And if you haven't seen the last few days, we've been doing some lots of loose gemstones. So we have, you can go back and watch those as well, because we've been selling a lot of loose gemstones. We had lots of aquamarine available. Susie just asked for prehnite. We've had prehnite available. Tourmaline, not as much tourmaline. Didn't have much in the loose gemstone show, I mean, though. Not the last few days. I could only pull what I could pull without you being here.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to get into your stash. How much for these? I think we usually do $10 a bunch.
Well, we can do that.
These are some religious metals.
And that, one of them has the veil messed up.
Okay. I'll look. Citrine, can you never get enough of that, says Susie. So, religious metals. This is the lot of religious metals. VS12, $10 for the whole lot. Flip them around so you can see them. If you want to see anything in more detail, let me know in the comments. But when you do comment about a lot, please put the lot number that you're commenting about. That way I know, because the video does definitely lag. Wood or bone, says Susie. We've got lots of wood or bone. What kind are you looking for? So you get all three of these, or all five of these for $10. Religious metals, VS12.
Is that the one without the hole?
This one, these ones all got the hole.
Here, put this one in there for that.
Huh?
Bonus.
Bonus in with this one?
The one that doesn't have a hole.
Oh, wait, where's the one with the non hole? Oh, that's this last one. Donna says, did I get VS11? I've not seen anything come in for VS11 yet. Let me check the spam. Because sometimes that happens. Filtering in, filtering in. I see no requests for VS11. Please make sure it's sent.
And that you got the email.
And that you got the email in right. Oh my goodness. Lotus flowers, Buddhas, spacer type things. Yeah, nothing for VS11 yet. Make sure you're sending to info@allegorygallery.com. Info@allegorygallery.com. No misspellings. All right, that's VS12. VS13. Religious metals again. $10.
They're really, some of them are really cool.
Look at these. Oh, this is my emails being a pain and I'm fixing it. VS12 has sold. Thank you so much. Religious medallions, VS13. Mexico. To get all of those, $10. VS 13. VS 14 are these crosses and crucifixes. $10. VS 14. This one, the bell is gone on that one. Same with this. There is no bell at the top. You can wrap that one if you need to. This one, the hole is not drilled through the bell. But you get this, Andrew threw in this extra one for you. For that. And then this one. It's a very ornate one. So you get those, and they are $10. $10. What's that say down there? VS 14. All right. VS 14. VS 15. How much for all these little fishies?
$2.
$2. $2. These little fish charms. That looks like a trout to me. I don't know. I don't know my fish, but is that a trout? Trout? Salmon? What is that? I don't know. But they're cute little fish charms. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them for $2. And they are approximately 15.5 millimeters by 6.3. VS 15. VS 15 has sold. Thank you so much. Those are the little fish. VS. All right. How much for that lot?
How much do you think?
12.
Okay. Big vintage.
Big vintage check glass. Really good price.
Some of them
VS
are a little bit small.
16. $12 for the whole lot. VS 16. Big, pretty big check
That one
glass.
was big.
This one looks like it might be a glowy one.
Which one?
It's got
Probably.
it's got the pink in there. The Burmese, right?
Vaseline.
Burmese Vaseline glass. I bet it glows under a black light.
Probably.
You got some cubes, which is a really interesting shape. You got that one. VS 16, $12 for the lot. Large check glass. Hello, Mary Jane. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I don't have the pink necklace.
He does not have the pink necklace. I don't know where the pink necklace has gone to. One of these days we'll find it again for you.
I don't know, but I have some pink beads.
You got some pink beads. Anything you're looking for out there, send us a request via the comments. How much for that?
You can name it.
Okay.
How much do you pay thinking? That's fine.
What are these?
I think they're vintage check.
I should have asked that first. Vintage check glass in pink, 9.2 millimeters. $2 for the lot of 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. That's like half a strand. That's a good price because normally a strand of 6-inch strand would be about $6. So you're getting a little discount there.
Those ones are particularly good color.
Yeah, they are. They almost look like a jade, like a dyed jade. They're really pretty. Vintage check glass. VS17. Susie says those are pretty, aren't they? VS17 has sold. Thank you so much. VS18. How much for all of these rosaries? We're doing them all together?
Yeah, I could do $1 a piece.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The pendants are worth that. What are you doing?
Some of us cut out.
Some of them are cut up.
The one that I think is olive wood.
Okay, so
supposedly from the Holy Land.
you got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get them apart. There goes one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Let me switch cameras here so that you get the ultra wide. There we go. Camera going. So you can see these better. This one's already been a little bit cut up. Cross is still on there. You got the one with the metal chain. Then you got just one of these. You doing this with it too?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Andrew's saying $8 for that. VS18, $8. He's clearing out, y'all. He's clearing out. You don't have any more of that pink check glass, do you?
No.
We had multiple requests for that, but sorry.
Nope. Back in luck. You never know.
Never know. So this is the whole lot of all of these rosaries.
Did anybody get the one?
The one what?
The big ones?
No one got the big ones. No one wanted the big ones. So all these rosaries are only $8. VS, it helps if I put the number down, right? VS18. VS18. Let me show them. I'll show them to you a little more up close. So you get this one. And then that one, if you wanted to put that with it, you could, because you're getting that as well. And then this one. And then this one. This one has been broken and is somebody has taken it apart slightly. But this looks like wooden carved cross is still on there. Then you get this one on this chain with this cross. And then you're getting these. And this one. Oh, we've sold VS18. We've sold this one. Thank you so much. Just finished showing you the rest of it.
Didn't they see it?
Can't they see it? Andrew's always forcing me to go on, even if he's not got things.
You got plenty.
I know, but let me show the people the stuff.
They got it. They saw it.
Check leaves Anna's asking for. Oops. VS19. Let's see. These are nice. $14. This is microfaceted hematite. Got 2 of these available. Microfaceted vintage hematite. Look at how tiny. Tiny, tiny. And this is oh, that's an actual 16-inch microfaceted strand. And they are
Vintage.
They are vintage. They are 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. Tiny, tiny babies. 2 strands only available. VS19. $14 each. What is going on with my email here? Oh, what's going on? Here we go. Susie's saying birds. Kimberly says, I need more 6x12 check leaves if you have any. Bellflowers is another request. Everybody's looking for those spring things now. The leaves, the flowers. All right. VS19, 2 of those available. Tiny 2 millimeter microfaceted hematite. VS20. How much each on these? $2 each?
Sure. Supposedly it's gold plated beads.
Should have been more then. We'll do the pair for $4. Sell it by the pair. VS20. VS20 are these. Let me go back to the other camera. I feel like this camera zooms in better. Get the light down here. These are the Chinese ceramic. Come on, camera, flip. There we go. With the dragonflies painted on or glazed on. And the flowers. And the gold plated beads. And it says, I bought some of those tiny microfaceted hematite, and they are awesome. They are. For a 16-inch strand for $14. Normally nowadays they come in 12 to 13-inch strands, and they're like $18 to $24 for the good ones. And these beads are about 12.7 by, let's say 44.8 by 45. Take a drink 1 moment. Oop. Oop. VS20. $4 for the pair.
I need more energy.
Need more energy? Give Andrew more energy, y'all.
Mm.
Andrew is petering out.
I'm not petering out. I'm just not finding stuff.
He's not finding stuff. Give him some more stuff to try to hunt. Everybody, offer something. What are you looking for?
Even if it's a repeat of what you already said. Oh, so we want tourmaline.
Tourmaline. Yeah, tourmaline was citrine. I think, I'm trying to remember what we charge in the store for these. I think they're $3 each. Do $3 each. There's 4 of them available. Coffee for Andrew. He's already had his coffee. He's already had some coffee. He needs some finding energy. Give him stuff to look for. These are $3 each. These are Buddha pendants or charms.
Let me ask for Buddhas.
There they are, $3 each. These are 13 millimeters by approximately 22 without the jump ring. $3 each. Clasps and toggles, says Angela. VS21.
Clasp and toggles.
Lemons, limes, strawberries, and fruit beads.
Not here yet.
Not here yet. You got some on the way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, I got some strawberry buttons.
Strawberry buttons. How much for this?
Oh no. Anything, I don't care.
We'll do $2. We've just sold 2 of the 21s. We've got 2 left. Thank you so much. We have this carved shell in onyx. It has 4 holes. You can see them better on this side. Carved shell bead, $2 only. And I'm going to do this one in inches. This is going to be about 1 3/4 inches by about 1.5 inches. And this is VS22. The VS21s have sold out. Thank you so much. Those were a hit, the Buddhas.
Okay.
We used to have those in the store, but I don't think we have. We have Ganesha in the store now, but I think all the Buddhas were sold out. That was the last of them. How much for these?
I don't know.
20?
Those ones are kind of expensive.
I was going to say
Maybe 22.
22. Oh, there's something else in there.
Don't worry about it.
There's 2 different sizes. So 20 and 22? Or 22 and 24? This one's a nice one.
That one, I'll keep that one.
Oh. So on these, then 22.
24.
24. 24, and there are 6 of them available. 22 has sold. Thank you so much. VS23 are the tourmaline strands. We've got some nice tourmaline here, micro-faceted.
Those are particularly nice. Let me tell you.
Kimberly asked, was 22 drilled? I missed that. In 4 places. You can see them there. 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom, drilled through that way. These, the particularly nice tourmaline that Andrew's been hoarding. Look at that color. Look at that. These are the microfaceted rounds. These are some old strands. He pulled out his bag. His little baggies. $24 a strand. Oops. Why do you do that to me? Hold on, everybody. It tends to like to switch the...
Make a vertical?
Yeah, except it just switches everything. And I don't know why. One moment. I'll be right back. And we're back. That's the one thing about this new streaming service. For some reason, at some point in almost every live, it does that. It flips on its own. Kimberly says, "Oh, cool! Did I get it? You did get it. You did." So, in case that you didn't see these, let me show you these again. This is the tourmaline, microfaceted.
If you don't want to buy it, that's okay.
Look at that indica light in there.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, don't worry about it too hard. This is 2.5 millimeter microfaceted tourmaline strands. These are $24 a strand. These are from Andrew's private stash that he's going to share with you all for tonight only. This is a 13-inch strand. 13-inch strands, 6 of them available. VS23. And if they don't sell, I'll take them right back tonight. I'll put that one you're keeping in there with them.
All right. Hey, don't get tricksy now.
Don't get tricksy now. We've sold one of the 23s, so let me actually, I'll separate them out later.
Hey, you can use it to me.
Wink, wink,
put
right?
that in the case.
I'll separate one out for somebody.
Well, I'm taking my one.
Oh, your one? Here's a baggie for you.
I don't need a baggie.
You don't need a baggie?
I'm gonna put this in
It's going in the glass case. What's this?
Don't worry about it.
You don't want to do that one?
The spinel, if you were curious.
Oh, the spinel? You don't want to do the spinel?
No, don't announce it.
VS20. Oh, we just sold 2 more 23s. Oh, he left them here for me for now. Mary Jane says, any more religious stuff? It's coming right up right now. VS24. Oh, I just sold another 23. We've sold 2, 3, 4 of those so far. We've got 2 left. What? And let's see here. $10 on these. VS24. Come on, open the baggie. This is a lot of religious charms. $10. I didn't ask Andrew if these should only be $10, but you're getting these. And we got that one there. And these are approximately 10 millimeters by about 15 millimeters. You get 5 of those, $10, VS24. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. VS24. And VS24 has sold.
Can you try to get it off my arm? Oh, it's making me queasy.
Not while I'm going live.
Oh, I can't ask it.
Oh, you can. Alexa, turn off the air conditioner in the studio.
Thanks.
Did yours go off or just this one?
I'll look.
Thought I called that the studio, but
Holy smokes, I'm getting roasty toasty on the other side.
did it go off?
Uh-huh.
All right. How much for these bead caps? These are beautiful. In sterling, I'm guessing.
I think they're labeled with a price.
All right. You want to use that price?
Sure.
That's an old price.
Yeah, I'm not gonna weigh it.
VS25, $22. Sterling silver bead caps in this floral pattern or leafy pattern. Mary Jane says, any faces?
Maybe.
She's asking also if we have more religious stuff.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Coming up. So these are bead caps, cones in sterling silver, vintage. 14 and a half by about 12. Oh, my color went. There we go. So Vicky says you confused my Alexa. I forgot to mute. I meant to mute when I said that. I thought about it after. I'm like, oh, yep, I probably just confused a lot of those out there. Anna says those are gorgeous, aren't they? That's some gorgeous quality sterling bead caps for a really good sterling silver price. I don't think you'd find that for $22 nowadays.
Yeah, the price of silver went up.
Yeah, the price is so. I can barely read this bag. That's how old it is. So get those before the getting's no longer good. VS26 coming up. VS25 has sold. I was wondering, I was like, what? Nobody's getting it? Let's see, what else do we have here?
I think there's two of those.
Two of these. What is this one? Wow, that's cheap too.
Hurry up, hurry, go. Go.
I can only go so fast.
You can do it, go. I believe in you.
I will mess up if I go faster. All right. Sterling silver clasps. This is $6 VS26. VS26.
I should just get that.
I know, that's what I said. This is so cheap. Can't believe you're selling it. 24 approximately on that side, and then 15 on that side, 15 and a half. $6 VS26. Okay.
More energy, Red. More energy.
I only have so much between trying to put stuff in a bag, write down numbers.
Your voice sound pleasant.
I would if you would. I am trying to coordinate all of this. Let's see here. Uh-huh.
Keep going.
Uh-huh. He's going to push me. We'll send him on his trip again.
Bye.
Bye. I'll do the lives by myself at a nice pace.
That's too sleepy. People are going to stop watching.
We got 22 people watching. We're okay. We're all right.
Watch harder and more intently if it's got energy on.
These are pewter. They are not silver. These are pewter, fine pewter. VS27, $3 each. There are two of them available. They're these cool hammered pewter looking clasps, toggles. Mary Jane said, oh snap, it's VS. I think I put BS. That's okay. I know what you mean. BS. It's all BS. No, VS. Some people have put other things. It's all right. We get it. It all comes in at the same time. As long as it comes in that same night, I can figure that out. We've sold one of these so far. We still have one available. Bees and bugs, says Anna. Bees and bugs. VS26 has sold multiple times. So that is sold out. That's a sterling silver S hook for only $6.
Oh, you know what? I got my teacher had us make spoons, and they're the cutest spoons with bees on them.
Cutest.
No, I'm not sharing.
You're not sharing.
No way.
Mary Jane says, did I get any that I claimed? Any the whole time? Let me scroll back through. You got 18. You got 24. And I think that's all you claimed. That's all I see claiming for. If you claim more, I'm not getting emails. All right, let's see here. 26. Oh, we got another one for 26. Sorry, that one has already sold multiple times. Oh, your other friends here, Andrew. I don't want to announce it because they haven't said who they haven't said they're here online, but
who is it?
Look.
Oh.
They haven't said that they're here online, so I don't want to. We don't like to announce, you know.
I don't care. I'll announce it. Oh.
Ah! Okay, let's see.
Did you miss me?
Did you miss me, everybody?
No, really not. You like everyone. Just like my cats.
Let's see here.
We'll call you all Gertie.
Call you all Gertie? Oh boy. VS28. What do I got here? This is antique gold. This is $7. Is this gold plated? Tell me it's not gold plated for $7. It's an antique gold finish at least.
I think it's just gold finish.
This beautiful cross. Anna says no outing people. I know. If they don't say they're here, then we don't say you're here.
It's not really outing.
Well, maybe they're not supposed to be watching and there's somebody going to overhear them.
Well, then y'all don't need to be snitches. That overrides the other one. No snitches.
No
snitches. Get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Oh, am I the snitch?
I know, right? Who is the snitch in that case? 1 5/8. 1 5/8 by 1 1/8 inch on that. Kimberly says, "Of course we missed you." VS28.
Did y'all like that little tour I gave?
I did. When you showed that hillside, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
when you panned out over, looking over the mountains.
Called the knoll.
I was like, I want to be there, and you could hear all the things in the background, the cicadas or the crickets or all the bugs. I love that sound.
Wow, they had ceramic classes.
I know they did. Yeah. I saw them doing the screen printing on the ceramics. Olga.
She said she might come up.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. She's actually an enamelist. She's from Russia originally.
Oh yeah?
And when she came here, she couldn't get any of the stuff that she used in Russia. So she's like, I'm not going to do it. And then so she's the assistant.
How much for these three? Are they silver or are they?
$2 a piece.
$2 each. Selling individually?
No, together.
$6. $6. These are for the rosaries, right? I forget what they're called in the rosary.
Try something. I invite lots of people over. Who knows? But usually people don't do it.
Right. So you get all three of these for $6. These are for the midpoint or that connection point in a rosary. Some of you know that name better than me, I'm sure. 3/4 of an inch approximately by about 1/2 inch. In millimeters, that's about 18.5 by 13.5 millimeters. VS29. All right. More energy, Andrew says.
Mm-hmm.
More energy. I can feel him. He drank the last of his coffee down to the ice.
Mm-hmm.
He's feeling the suffering time.
The suffering. No, I didn't.
The end of the coffee, I mean.
Oh. I thought you might have pooped myself. I was like,
Oh no, not that. Oh.
That's called true suffering.
Oh, that would be true suffering. Don't poop yourself.
Correct.
From the coffee.
Correct.
It does make you want to do that though sometimes. That's the hard times here at the cottage.
Correct. I was like, let's do a capital campaign this year.
Capital campaign. Get that incinerator toilet.
Something.
It's going to be even more expensive now coming from Canada.
Oh no, we'll have to smuggle it.
Smuggle it in.
Hey, yeah.
Smuggle in the
Before we
toilet.
go any further, since we're looking at a blank screen,
Did you miss Andrew, everybody?
did y'all want this? I don't know if y'all want that. Those are cabs I thought would look cool with copper. They're kind of unusual. And before you ask what kind of stone this is, I don't know. And I asked people and they said they didn't know. They're black Deruzis that have been somehow they electroplated on top. Somebody said peacock stone, but I don't know about that. And then there's the prices on the back. I can give you a discount on those.
Mary Jane says yes.
Y'all want that? You can do a couple. You want the bigger ones or you want the smaller ones? Other thing, somebody said they want flowers. I have these hand-painted flowers on beads. You don't want that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I don't know if they don't want it. If they're not interested in that flavor, I don't want to force them.
Nobody's forcing anybody.
This is awesome.
He just can't handle it just sitting here, me not getting to it yet.
You know, like
so he's going to preview it all for you.
Get ready. Get your fingers ready.
Get your fingers ready. Is it Tektite? They're heavy for Tektite if they're Tektite.
It's not.
No. All right. So the big ones. Let's do
the big ones.
Let's do this one. VS30. VS30. This one. Let's do this one. This was 18.
Can do 14.
What?
Discount. I want them to be my friends.
You weren't gone that long.
They forgot the sound of my voice.
VS30. This was
no hole.
$18. No hole. These are cabochons. They were $18. Andrew's doing this one VS30 for $14. So let's put this one up here. Let's do VS31 was 18, now 14.
I got this, but I'm not sharing.
He loves to tease y'all too.
Oh,
Did you miss that? Did you miss that teasing?
Oh.
Did you miss that, everybody? Here's another one. That's this one. Was 18. Andrew's doing it for 14.
It's got the dirt from the pilgrimage. See? Terra, Jerusalem.
Oh.
Got the somebody went in their backyard and they dug it up.
This was 18. Now 14. We've sold 30 so far, so let's put 30 away.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. These would be really pretty with copper.
I'll take it because somebody requested it.
And I think that person grabbed one so far.
Good.
VS33. How much was this one? This one was originally 14. What are we doing on this, Andrew? 12?
Sure. $2 chunk.
This is the smaller size. Put the penny in here so you can all see. Was 14, now 12. VS33.
Oh, did somebody say they want a horn?
Yes, there was a horn. Somebody had mentioned horn.
Did they see
This is a particularly
already?
pretty one.
This one?
We did do that at one point, but there may be new people.
I'm gonna do it again.
VS34. This is particularly flashy on this one. And we'll do one more of these. What one should I do?
Maybe a small one.
Do,
Jumbotron.
do another small. Let's pick out. Let's do this one. VS35 was 14, now 12. We just sold 33 as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you kindly.
And this is 35. This one's a little bit lower profile. Some are taller, some are shorter. So there we go. So 33 has sold. We've got 31, 32, 34, and 35 still remaining. All right, I'm going to start bagging them up now. So how's everybody doing? We had some amazing fried rice that Andrew made today.
He's like, we don't have any groceries. I was like, I can make something.
He whipped up some fried rice out of nothing.
We need to go grocery shopping.
Yeah, we do. Of course, we're leaving soon, but we have to make it till we leave, I guess. Yesterday, I didn't know it. The grocery store was having 15% off.
For what?
For people who lost their food during the power outages.
Oh.
So they were giving a 15% off all day. And I didn't know it, so I just went for one frozen pizza and I got some cake for us. And they're like, it's 15% off. They know I go in. They're like, do you need any cat food? And most of the cat food was all sold out. So I got some cat food. But that's what I mostly bought was cat food last night for 15% off, which is a good savings. All right, so those are those. Let me flip the camera back to this camera. And let's look at these. How much do you want to do these for? Are we doing these individually? They look like they were all priced individually at one point.
What is it?
These hand-painted.
Yeah, they're all individual.
They look like they were all the same price.
Yeah, I don't care.
Do that price? I don't know how to do the. I guess we're going to do one at a time.
Sort it out.
Sort it out?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Put like with the like.
We're only selling them one at a time.
And then you can put lots.
Oh, I see. There are some that are similar. Similar-ish. Should have had you do this. Here, we'll start with one. VS36. These are $7.50 each. And I think this one I have 3 of. $7.50 each. We've got 3 of these. Hand-painted glass beads. Really beautiful. And these are these spring flowers. People wanted flowers, right? 13.5 by 18 millimeters. 3 of those available, $7.50 each. Now let me sort some of these while you're looking at those.
Dylan, a dichroic cabbage card.
You like dichroic, everybody?
Could be pretty with copper.
Yeah, it would.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, I think I've got these sorted fairly well. All right. VS36 for these ones. Do you like these, everybody? Do you want to see more of these, or are you not interested in these? Let us know. This is opalescent glass, by the way. You can see that. Opalescent hand-painted glass. VS36. VS37. $7.50 each. And we have 3 of these. This is a different shape. Hand painted and sealed so that they, doesn't come off easily anyway.
You don't scratch it with a knife.
No, don't do that. But they are sealed over.
You want to roll on the concrete? Don't do it.
Don't do it with those beads.
You can take them off first.
Do you like these, everybody? Nobody's saying anything. Do you like these? Do you not like these? Are you interested in these? Because we've got a lot, so I don't want to go through them all if we don't. If no one's interested, they're all going to be $7.50 each.
That's the old price.
That's the
dude
old
that
price.
used to import that, not that you can get it now anyways, probably, he died, so this the end.
That's the end.
And he died a while ago, too.
These are these little coins, hand painted. We used to sell these on our Etsy site, and they were popular.
Do we do it again?
I know, I'm wondering if we should open up Etsy again.
Maybe.
VS38, $7.50. 2 of those. These ones are 12mm coins. Oh, wait. There come the comments. All the comments flooded in at once. You did great on the cabs, Andrew. Can't wait to see what you make, Susan. So pretty. Are there lots of different flowers? I love them. Yes, there are lots of different flowers. There are. Okay, well, I'll keep going since y'all like these. VS, at least the outspoken ones like these, right? Well, if somebody hates them, they're not saying, apparently. So that's all right. Yeah.
You don't have to announce it.
Yeah, right. We have. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Cute coin, says Angela, right?
That looks like hot trash.
I don't think you could say that about these. They are beautiful.
No, I like them.
Yep. There are 2 of these available.
Citrine. I'm not going to sell it, though.
That is nice, Citrine.
Don't worry about it. Focus on your
job. On your job. Kimberly says, I would buy them all if I could. Just saying.
We do payment plans.
We do payment plans, yes.
Klarna.
Afterpay.
Oh.
Afterpay.
Yeah, Klarna with 2 N's.
Let's see. Anna says, it's hard to decide. Did I get 38? Yeah, so far you're the only one who has asked for any of these. So you got both of 38. So 38 is sold out. This is 39. Oops, I didn't put 2 of them available. That's price per each, 2 of them available. Mary Jane says, same, Kimberly. She wants them all, too. Well, there you go. Let's see. All right, let's keep going a little bit then. VS40. $7.50 each. 2 of them available. Earrings coming up, says Anna. Yeah, these are brilliant for earrings. Super gorgeous. See, there's the old price, $7.50. Stuck to that one. And look, that's an old price. We're giving you that old goody price.
That
Not the
price?
price that should be, because they're impossible to get now.
I mean, well, there's a will, there's a way.
Well, yeah, but if you want to pay for that will to find that way,
I know. Good luck.
Good luck.
Let me know.
Right? Yeah, you start importing them, let us know. 12.5 by 16 VS40.
A lot of that stuff that it's just they don't have the workshops anymore.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that people that are getting too old.
Anna says, I missed where they were imported from.
Russia.
Russia. They're hand painted there.
That was before Putin.
Yeah, long before Putin.
I mean, how long have they been there? So maybe not before him.
I don't
But
know.
before you started hearing about him. Because this is, we got that and you got the store. So.
Well, maybe it wasn't. Yeah. I don't know when he came in. I know what Gorbachev was in the 80s. I don't know when Putin started his thing. Anyway, that's where they're from. This one is a little bit different. There's one here that's a little, you can see it's a little bit darker than the others, but I'm going to say there's 5 of these because they're similar. And they're these little coins. These are only done on one side on these ones. Beautiful hand painted. VS41. These coins, 5 of them available. And these are drilled through too. And these are shell coins. And they are 11.5 millimeters. VS41, 5 of them available. All right. VS42.
What happened to Anne?
Anne hasn't peeked her head in today, as far as I've seen.
Is she doing an auction for animals?
That ended, I think, on Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
It was last week, I think.
Hopefully she made a lot of sales.
These ones are actually signed. You can see the signature. And these ones, VS42. And they're drilled lengthwise. And they are approximately 8.3 by 16.5. I will say one of these is a little bit thicker than the others, too. So VS42, $7.50 each, 3 of them available.
If people want to say things while he's showing these, because otherwise I'm just sitting.
Yeah, let us keep the conversation going, y'all.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to go fall asleep.
Andrew's had a long trip and a long weekend. 43. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about what you're eating. That's usually something that gets people talking a little bit.
Then you know what? Maybe not, because I don't want to get hungry.
I know.
You know, it's different now. I'm not eating 3 times a day like at the school.
Right. This
but
is.
Of course, I'm also not scrubbing dishes like that.
Whoops. VS43.
Like, you didn't get up this morning and scrub dishes. I said, no, I did not.
Correct. Didn't have to do that. Had a more leisurely pace today.
Correct. Scrubbing my heart out. One person they said they got mad because I didn't scrape the pot good enough. And I was like, okay, well, send it over.
Send it back. Anna says, check leaf beads, smaller melons, bellflowers.
Oh, somebody said bees. Oh, hey, there's leaves coming up.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get through all these hand-painted flowers. So far, nobody's buying much of these, so
Then skip it.
Here, let me put these up. Does anybody want any of these? Speak now or forever hold your peace. That way I don't have to. Anybody like that one? Anybody like that one? That's a little butterfly right there. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. If you like any of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shout it out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give it a number. If not, they're going away.
It goes away.
It goes away.
If nobody's interested, then it don't make not one bit of sense for us to be going through
For each one. I'll put these on the website.
Maybe.
Maybe, he says. Okay, anybody? Anybody? Approximate size. Here's your penny.
All right.
13 millimeters. 10 and a half. 13 and a half.
That's the
10,
slowest takeaway ever.
10. I know, but I have to give them time because there's a lag. And this service has more of a lag than the others.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $7.50 each. Going once. Going twice. Gone. All right. Anna says that's cool. We can shop on the website. Maybe not for these. Andrew's taking them back.
Yeah, but that probably won't be added for a while.
No.
I mean, you got your backlog.
I'm very backlog. I still don't have the Tucson gems on the website.
How many months is it?
That's been since February.
So, don't worry about that. You get it while you can get it. Otherwise,
I know, right? All right. How much for these?
how many strings
6.
do you think it is?
That'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's like 21 beads.
$6.
Because
those are neat.
I know our friend does about 20 beads for about $16 for that vintage German, though. So.
Oh, these are vintage.
I know.
They're rainbow on the back.
They are rainbow on the back.
If it don't sell, I keep.
There you go. $6 for these vintage leaf glass beads with the A bead rainbow metallic on the back. And these leaves are approximately 8 millimeters by 12. 8 by 12 millimeters. VS45. Julie's here. Hello, Julie.
Oh, Julie Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
It's been a while for Andrew.
No, I've not been here.
I know, that's what I said. It's been a while for you.
He's like, not for me.
Not for me. I see my friends.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Go brag about it.
I do. I like seeing my friends. VS46. How much for this one? 10? 12? I think we had some pendants the other day. They were 12 or 10 maybe.
Maybe 8 since there's no hole.
Okay. 8. Dichroic glass. Cabochon. Flat backed. Triangular shape. Approximately, let's see, 32.7 by 34.1. Yes, I just made some lemon earrings. Nice. VS46. This would go beautifully with copper. Looking for those cabs to go with copper?
It'd be gorgeous.
Yes, it would. We just sold 45. Those are the leaves. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
This is
Much
VS46.
appreciated.
$8 only for that.
Yeah, I like that area. I started looking around for prices.
Prices of what?
Houses and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, maybe, they had natural disaster. Maybe it'd be cheap. It's not.
It's not.
I was like, do what?
What are these? Ooh.
I don't know. They said they want a copper or something.
Yeah, how much for those?
6.
For all of them?
No.
Each? Yeah.
Do y'all like that flavor? You can just say if you want it, and then he'll give it a price.
Okay, these
If
are
y'all
6
don't-
each. Here. Let's do it this way. Oh, 46 just sold. Thank you so much. Do you like this one? These are cabs. They are not drilled. So there's this one. Let's do 1. This is 2. 3. And this one is 4. If any of them, I bet this one definitely will. If you'd like 1, 2, 3, or 4, let me know. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I will give it a number that you can bid on if you'd like. If not, I'm just going to put them away. I'll give you a little bit of time. I'm like just close enough, I feel like, that this camera keeps switching. We're just far away enough. So 1, 2, 3. Let me know in the comments. 4. Susan says those are cool, aren't they? If you'd like any, let us know. Kimberly says those are cool. My fave is number 4. Does that mean that somebody wants to maybe claim it? How much were we going to do on these?
Just
6. Okay. Since we'll give it a number if somebody wants it. Oh, Susan would like number 1. So VS. Remember, you still have to be the first to get the email.
You still have to email it.
You still have to email it.
Because he makes the spreadsheet off the email.
Yeah. So here is number 1, VS48. Still send us that email, VS47.
Because he can't remember.
I'm not going to remember that.
100%. I might remember in about 20 years something like, oh,
remember?
claimed it. Did you send an invoice?
All right, that's VS47 is that one. I'll give you the size of this one. This is 22 by 29.2. Really, really pretty. Whoa. And Kimberly says, I don't work with cabs or I totally would claim. So 47 is up for grabs still. 47 is available. We still haven't gotten an email on 48 yet. 48 just came in. So 48 has sold. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's really any faster than just giving them all numbers or not. More interactive, maybe, though.
Maybe, I don't know. But I think it'll make your spreadsheet easier.
Well, it'll make it shorter for sure.
Otherwise, it's 100,000 long.
100,000. Okay. This is 350. This is a hook clasp. Pewter. I think pewter. What? 925?
Let me see it.
I think it's stamped, right?
Let me see.
On that one.
That's silver.
That is silver. So that's only $3.50. That's the old price. We're just giving that away. I didn't really. I thought for sure it was pewter at that price.
That's just the old price.
You've been telling me to use the old prices.
Maybe if it looks like silver.
You give me a bag and say use the prices. I'm going to use them. This is VS 49, $3.50. Andrew could have melted that down probably for more than that.
I can.
He's like, I can.
Still can.
And that has sold. You can't anymore.
Maybe.
He's like, maybe you're not getting it.
Wait.
He says,
I got veto power, y'all.
He gets a veto power.
Don't forget it.
Susan says, I am not doing a very good job of not buying anything. That's good. That's good. Keep us in business. Somebody has to. People got to keep us in business, right?
Huh?
$1.75.
Wait, let me see it. Let me see. Oh, that's fine.
He's like, this one's okay. You can do it for that. Oh my goodness, how many people tried to get that $3.50 one?
Well, that's a lot.
Should be, everybody should be going for that.
Ooh.
This is a little pewter toggle, VS50. If you're out there and you just joined us, say hi. If you haven't said hi yet, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. VS50, a little cute little toggle with hearts, $1.75 only. Somebody else just tried for that, $49.
Claimed up.
It's all claimed up. You may be claimed by Andrew.
If I find it, I'm not going to share. What?
He says VS51.
Anybody else buy anything?
How much for this?
That's a Milagro. So whatever you charge for Milagro.
That's a big one, but normally the big ones I think are $3 in the store.
$3.
That's the heaviest Milagro I've ever seen, though.
Let me see it. Probably silver.
I was gonna say that's not like the normal Milagros.
Did you show this?
Not yet.
All right, go move something else.
Go move to something else. How much for those? $2 each?
$3 for both.
I just happen to have a sheet with $3 on it. VS51, $3. Kimberly says, did I get 49? Probably didn't, but worth the check. No, you did not. No, you did not.
You wanted that last, didn't you?
That was a really good deal.
I know.
Mary Jane says, I want to see it. The thing that Andrew took away.
Don't worry about it.
VS51, $3 for these resin conglomerate dyed stone beads.
That's what you can tell is vintage. I picked that for somebody. I think they know.
This is about 39.7 millimeters. They're nice and thick too, about 8.8. And they do have a hole drilled this way, top to bottom.
Flowers.
VS51. Big flowers.
Vintage.
Big vintage resin flowers.
Check.
Okay, VS52. How much for this? This is cute.
$8.
Artisan lampwork glass flower pendant.
I don't know who made it. It's been too long.
VS52.
I think maybe Stephanie Magdalena.
Maybe Stephanie Magdalena.
I could be making that up.
It's got the glass bell built in, made onto it.
If it is, I'd be impressed with myself for pulling that out the ether.
Uh-huh. VS52, $8. Very beautiful, delicate glass lampwork bead pendant. Let me see. I don't know what's the best measurement on this. This is 37.2
You know what? I'm kicking myself. I didn't bring any cash to Finland, and they
by
have these things.
33.6.
They have these shelves where they put stuff, and you can get it. And sometimes people like put little treasures in there. And I was like, "Where's the nearest ATM?" And they're like, "Oh, it's in town." I was like, "I guess I'm not getting anything."
Oh, it was cash only. No tapping up there.
No.
52 just sold. Thank you so much.
And I found out later that somebody put one of the famous bead people. They put something in there.
What?
And I was like, "You mean to tell me that they put that in there for $10?"
How much for this little guy?
$3.
That's glass, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Somebody wanted bunnies. I got you.
Bunnies?
There you go. Move that to the top of the line next because they go to bed early.
Okay. VS53 is this little mini glass cicada.
And if you don't want it, I keep it. Don't worry.
$3.
Not glass. That's not glass, is it? That's. Let me see.
Ever since we got them, they were supposed
this
to
is
be.
glass.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's glass. VS53. Usually the cicadas we get like this are much bigger. This is 1.25 inches approximately by just about a 1/2 inch.
Somebody said bug.
Somebody said bug, and it's drilled right there
Leaf.
between the eyes. VS53, only $3. Oh, 53, a bunch of people tried for that.
Which one?
The little cicada.
You like that?
Anna says it looks like serpentine. They do, but
it does. It's not.
It's not.
I got my ass chewed out because we got 12. I mean, we got this unhappy, how you call it? Less than pleasant conversation, dialogue about that.
Yeah. How much are these?
When we got it, those are 8 apiece.
Selling them together or individually?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm going to do them as the set.
16?
16 for the set.
And because when we bought them, we were told that they were certain. And I didn't actually look at them that close.
No, and I put them online as that. And then somebody got them, and they're like, "You are not telling the truth on this."
But we made it right.
Yeah, we actually made it right with every single person that bought them. So we went back and found everybody and let them know. And made it right with everybody.
And he said that his vendor, he was working with somebody new, and he's not going to work with them anymore.
Anna says, "Did I get 53?" You did not, Anna. You did not. This is VS54. These are these hand-carved bone bunnies. Decorated, hand-carved, drilled top to bottom through the center. You get both of them for $16. You get the pair for $16.
Someone was asking for bones. Someone was asking for bunnies. Check.
Check. VS54. And so these are approximately 23.7 by 14.4. This one I think is a little bigger. 24.9 by 16. Just a slight bit bigger, but very cute with those red bunny eyes. Hand-carved bone. And that has sold. Thank you so much. You're not going to see that again. Sold multiple times. You don't have more bunnies, do you, Andrew?
Maybe.
Hand-carved bone bunnies?
You never know.
Never know. For now, we've just got the one.
It only took me how many months to find that?
VS
I have an owl,
55.
but
Yes.
I don't know where I put that case.
How much for just one of these?
That's a
Two?
nice one.
Oh.
What? $2? You can do
Say
it $2.
$2?
Somebody want that?
Because we did the other 5 for 10. It wasn't a triple like this, but this is for the rosary again. Back and front, $2 VS 55. More of the religious items.
This one's gonna grow roots.
How much is that?
$2.
$2?
Somebody wanted them bees. This gonna grow into the ground.
Well, give me prices on them, and I can put them up. VS 56.
Same price.
$2?
$2.
$2 for moons, celestial moons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 silver tone moon beads or charms. They're actually charms. Vintage charms.
They're from Providence.
From Providence.
I got a friend that I made at Penland. They said come up visit them in Providence.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I will though.
No?
It was a little bit, you know. Sometimes you don't know.
You don't know if it's a real invite?
No, you know. I got, you know how you have to trust your intuition sometimes. My spider senses start buzzing.
Oh.
You know. Sometimes people different. Everyone's so creative. I feel like they walk around naked.
Oh, that's why?
I kind of have that sense.
You have that sense?
That they walk around naked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little tiny bees. We just sold 56. Thank you so much. This is 57. These tiny little copper bee charms.
I'm not saying that like, you know, if you want to do that, you can do that, but I don't need to partake.
You think they're nudists, is what you're saying.
I have the feeling that she likes to be free with herself.
Even with other people.
I have the sense.
You have the sense.
Or something.
And you are not free with yourself like that.
No, I'm not. Maybe if I work out.
Maybe work out and get all buff, and then maybe think about.
I'll be free with myself too. Currently, that is not the state.
Currently, not the state of things.
I'm in my happy dumpling phase right now. I said that, and this Asian girl that I was with, the dirt shot right at her nose. They're not used to my jokes.
57 has sold multiple times. Thank you so much. We've only got one.
Oh, which one?
The bees. Oh, you have more?
Yeah.
Well, hand me another 10.
You want more?
I need more.
Okay, let me go dig it. Where'd it go?
How much are these little critters? What are these little critters? Owls?
Owl.
How much are these each? Same 16 for the pair?
You can make
14 for the pair?
Yeah, because they're small.
Okay. 14 for the pair of little owl round hand carved beads.
Normally, I hoard that business.
I'm surprised you let these owls go.
You know, I was thinking about selling my owl collection.
Oh my goodness. Anybody like owls to get Andrew's owl collection from him?
I have about 1,000.
This is VS 58. $14 for these 2 beads. Hand carved bone owls. There's one on each side, these little rounds. And these are 13.5 approximately by 13.5, just about. Drilled top to bottom. They spin around like this. Hand carved owl beads. VS 58. $14. Susan says those owls are cool, aren't they? Super cute.
Of course, it's the box on the very, very bottom.
Of course it is.
You said you only need 10 more?
57. Yeah, we sold 2 pairs or 2 lots of them. I think there were 10 in there, right? Yeah. You don't have any more carved owls, do you? In bone.
Oh.
He says nope, because that sold multiple.
I do.
That sold multiple times too.
I do, but not for sale.
Thank you.
Oh, well.
Okay, let me put this on here. Let me make
No
this
more
into
bees.
2.
This business is precarious.
Julie said, "I just got my box of stuff from you. Christmas." Oh, good. I'm surprised that took a while to get to you. I feel like
Everything's delayed now.
it is delayed. We've been noticing that.
Even Amazon sent a thing that said that their packages are getting delayed.
Oh boy.
Did you see that?
No, I did not.
I should have shared that. It's the moon and back.
So everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Even Amazon's delayed.
Yeah, I guess now they're getting vendetta time on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Because they started posting how much extra is the tariff.
Oh.
In the
How they're going to be passing those along.
And they got called out in a press conference about how not to do that.
I guess donations don't matter.
Look how quick that turned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you get. You bought and paid for that.
Literally. All right. 6 or 8 on these ones.
8.
8.
This very vintage.
Very vintage.
You're going to have to be very careful in your hand here. Because this is piled precarious.
Precarious.
I'm not kidding.
It's like, William, I am not kidding.
I'll make you pick them up. Whoa.
Wait a second. Did I just... Oops. Sorry, that was the wrong number, everybody. I covered that over with the wrong number. This is VS59. I was like, somebody claimed this already? No. VS59. $8 for these very, very vintage check glass black leaf beads. This strand is a 6-inch strand.
One of my friends, she got a retroactive bill for her tariff.
Oh my word.
And
these are 9 by 12.5.
It was not a small bill.
Oh, I know who that was.
And I was like, do what?
Yeah. These are beautiful black check glass leaf. What an interesting shape, too. This isn't like the shapes you see nowadays. And they're a thinner glass bead, too. They're nice and light and thin compared to you get a chunkier leaf nowadays. These are kind of like a spoon shape almost. Really pretty. VS59. Yeah, I saw the post about that tariff that they got, and
yeah,
it was.
I have orange, but I have a red. You can show that.
What are those?
Kind of melon shape.
Red howlite.
You can ask if they want it, and then you can see.
VS60. Anna says, I saw that post. Kimberly says, those are cool leaves. I've never seen that style. Nope.
Probably won't.
Probably won't again.
Well,
maybe.
You never know.
I don't know what's out in the world, but
I would dearly love if I could save up some dollars and then go on a trip.
do you like these, everybody? Anybody want me to put a price on these? They say red howlite.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's right. Those are that does not look like in any way, shape, or form howlite.
Let me see one That's why you can't trust liars. Look kind of like glass.
That's what I was like. I don't know what, but
Survey says glass.
I don't know because
Because if you look at the end, you can kind of see it.
there's a film on them. Anybody like these? Susan says that post was shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. That's what we're all.
And that's not all of them either. She shared that one, but there's other ones that's worse. Just so y'all know. I'm not going to tell everybody's business, but I saw somebody else's post, and I was like, "Dude, what?" In some of the wholesalers, they got a special secret group, and I got thunderstruck.
Anna's asking what size these are. They are approximately 13.5 by 18.5. I don't know, because if they were glass, you'd think they'd be similar. They're all different lengths.
Then I don't know. It's something.
It's something. I don't know exactly what the material is.
Vintage stone. But I doubt it's howlite.
It's not howlite. But
probably
they
some kind of jade that's coated.
Yeah, there's definitely a coating on them. Anybody interested?
If not, that's all right.
All right, let's put them back. Nobody's saying they're interested.
They're cool.
Huh? I think they're cool too. How much you want to do these 3 of these for?
I don't know. $1.
For all 3?
Sure.
Ooh, that's a good price. Those are I think $9 and
we're not ordering anymore.
they were like $14 a strand or something like that.
We used to import all the time. We're not importing anymore for the next 4 years.
Right. Yeah, we don't have any plans. We're gonna work off our stock.
I know. No more import. It's gonna be. I'm gonna buy it out the back of somebody's trunk.
VS60, $1 for all 3 of these check glass owls. We imported these once upon a time. Nobody had them.
Not only did the tariff, the shipping went up too.
Mm-hmm.
The one that they only send through DHL.
Oh yeah.
And the shipping quadrupled. So.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
So no.
No.
I mean, if we go to Italy, we might be able to tape it to our bodies. The tickets went down.
Oh, these are sold. They went down again?
Yeah, the one, if you go to Rome, it's $200 round trip.
To Rome?
Mm-hmm.
Round trip?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just take the train after that.
I don't know how far it is, though.
I went from the north of France to the south of France in less than a day.
I think Italy is long, though.
It is longer, but I don't know that it's that much longer.
I don't know, but I don't want to be like, oh, by the way, it's 20 hours on the train.
20 hours on the train. Be there when I get there.
No, she's going to be like, are y'all going to
Oh, I didn't do these.
Are y'all going to come? Where are you? Where are you?
Where are you? These are more train. Buddha charms.
With the high-speed train with the internet
1,
Wi-Fi.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these. What did I do those other ones for? Once upon a time. Huh? $3. $3 each. 9 of these available. We will all start a trade group, Susanna.
Who wants to barter?
Who wants to barter? Andrew's ready.
If you want to barter for beads for work, come on down. I'll load you up.
Andrew put you to work.
Correct.
If you want to get paid in beads.
I scrub pots for a class.
You did scrub pots for a class, so
my back hurt. So about the first day, I was like, "Oh, anybody want to work the sprayer?"
So these are
You
Buddha
better believe
beads.
I hopped up and I power walked up to the station when they were signing jobs.
9.5 by 22.5 millimeters.
The other thing is that you have to be pleasant as well. I mean, I'm trying. It's not like I'm going to be unpleasant, but you have to like make a chit chat talk with like random people and not shoot the water at their face
Mm-hmm.
when they're over there. But you know what? They're also, when they come up, they get deeply uncomfortable. The rich white people get deeply uncomfortable talking to the people doing work study.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like it was like, oh, it was hot. And they're like, I gotta go. Thank you for washing the dishes. I get it. You don't want to hold up the line.
Are we doing this separately? Is
I
that
don't know.
what
There
this
was a
is?
bunch of flowers up there at one point.
This too.
Is there anything else?
That's where we're at right now. I think that's what I've
Alright.
got to.
What time is it? Because I gotta do my duo.
It's 10 o'clock.
What number are we?
We are at 62.
Alright. What else y'all want?
How about the? How much for this cute little fishy?
$5.
61. One of 61's just sold. Thank you so much. We've got 8 of them left. Anna says, I might be bad at that job.
What? Being pleasant when you're doing uncomfortable things?
Anna says, I'll trade you 2 owl beads for 10 melons. She's ready to trade.
Who is it?
That's Anna. Look at this cute little fishy
What are you
bead.
trading? That's my beads.
He's like, that's mine. Hole goes through the top to bottom right there. Cute little lampwork glass fishy bead with those big lips and big eyes
They got swole up.
like mine.
Oh.
1 inch by about 1 inch. Anna says yes.
Yes. What?
Being pleasant,
Oh.
probably.
You worked at the barista?
I'm gonna say, you know what it's like. Got to be pleasant all the time.
You know exactly what that's like.
We get to a certain age though, and it's harder and harder to do that.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, I was like, my face just turned into this.
How much for that?
Does somebody want that?
People like, this is the highlight, right?
Here, do this.
What is this?
Some tiny beads.
You think that's going to be better than the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Tiny business. How much for these tiny businesses?
What, $12?
$12 each? What are they? This one looks like serpentine.
That's Amazonite, the one in...
Oh, is it?
And then the one is Jasper.
Okay, $12 each.
It's so tiny.
It is. VS63. $12. This is Jasper. Anna says, smile through it all. My resting you-know-what face.
Oh, yeah, I have that problem too. I can't fix my face, and so...
He can't fix his face.
No, my face, it shows, and so it was hard sometimes, you know.
These are tiny, tiny little Jasper rounds. And let me tell you how tiny. They're about 2.5 millimeter, 2.4 to be exact. And
the other problem is that sometimes if you make a too nice of a face, they think it's come hither.
oh,
And I am not come hither.
this is a 16-inch strand. You're not a come hither?
No. I mean, I don't know what was on offer. But,
Anna says we did better wearing a mask.
that's good.
That was easier to...
I guess I could have done that. You know, some of the people wore masks the whole time.
Yeah,
Some people did not.
not you.
No, I don't.
Listen to that rain. VS.
I wore a mask when I was in the studio for 100%.
Yeah. VS64, Amazonite.
Around, you know, silicosis.
Amazonite. These are, I think, the same. Two 2.3 millimeter, 2.4 millimeter rounds, smooth rounds of beautiful Amazonite beads. Yes. Boy, these Amazonite are like almost cat's eye-y.
Aren't those pretty? They may be the pretty opal.
Because they've got some cat's eye to them, it looks like.
That's a good quality.
Super nice. VS64, $12. I don't know where RF came from. Kimberly says, my eyes say it all, so mask doesn't help. Anna says, we should have kerchiefs like they do for a dog that doesn't want to be approached. Yellow for caution.
So they had a shirt that said, Ruby, she got a shirt, and it's like, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. All right, everybody. What else do you want? We're on 65. Give us some direction here for the last few of these tonight. What are you looking for? What would you like to see?
I was gonna go home, but I'm not gonna go home in the rain. Oh my goodness! All the windows are open at the house.
Oh my goodness! It's gonna be wet.
Right.
No, they're not open. The bathroom is, but the downstairs isn't. I didn't open it today.
Huh? For the cats.
No, I didn't open it today because it rained last night and I closed it, and then they haven't had it open today. So just the bathroom, and that's yeah, but that's not so bad. All right.
I think that's it. I'm done.
We went to 64. You're done.
I thought you said 65.
No, we're on 65 right now. What about this? Want to do this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whoa! How much for this?
$14.
$14 for the set. Is this polymer?
Yeah. Probably somebody famous with that.
$14. These are beautiful. VS65. Polymer clay. Beautiful set. Anna says, Gilbert, please shut the window. Barnaby, help him. That would be
Gilbert,
cute.
bad boy.
Gilbert got very upset. There was a possum outside the window last night. Woo! We might lose power here anyway. This is a VS65 polymer clay set, and this is approximately 28.3 by 39.6.
Like, can we not
This
do
is 9.3 by about 29.
I had to put a calming collar on him.
Yeah, Gilbert got his calming collar put on last night.
He don't like it. He gave me stink eye. I said, well,
He's been hiding under the bed all day.
I said, you earned it.
He does not like that calming collar.
I don't care.
He didn't like his smell with it on.
Oh,
It has a smell to it.
Don't eat.
It's floral or something. It's lavender and chamomile or something.
Oh, you know what smell like the potpourri? Then act right.
Right. Anna says, those are gorgeous. They are. I don't know what this foil is on top, but these are beautiful. One lot available, VS65. And that's it for tonight, friends. Andrew is done. And it is raining sheets out there, it sounds like. You can hear them hitting the sides of the wall. I'm not going to flip the camera around because my eye is still puffy. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow.
You can do another one.
I think.
But you gotta have a request for it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another one of these.
You'll like that?
Do you want another Total Request Live? Or you request it out? We'll see. We'll see. Let us know in the comments.
I'll keep looking for stuff.
Yeah, Andrew, he always keeps looking.
Yeah, even if it's months later.
Sometimes he does find them months later.
Correct, because our house is not how you say tidily organized.
No, it is not.
For being as chaotic as it is, I actually do find all this stuff
You do.
pretty
You do.
quickly.
You do.
Within an hour.
And it says y'all need to run home carefully and get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern Time. Have a great one, everybody. Bye now.
See ya.